Pandemic to endemic. It was 2 years ago when everyone was bombarded with this infectious and destructible disease called COVID-19. It starts in a single country and then spreads worldwide. Numerous industries and sectors of the society have been affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. Everyone had to put themselves in their homes and stay for a long period of time. Gatherings, parties, malls, graduations, and a whole lot more have been shut down, and everyone has no clue when it will return to normal. A pandemic is said to be an outbreak of an infectious illness that has spread over a wide area, such as several continents or the whole world, and is affecting a huge number of people. An endemic is when an infection is continuously kept at one set point in a region without the presence of outside influences. So the question is COVID-19 becoming an endemic? It was very alarming that this disease now has various kinds in which everyone was so afraid to hear the news. We even tried different solutions and ways in order to prevent and at least eradicate this health disease in a few months. But is it enough? Do we still need to strive more, or should we settle for it? We should think of that. We know that not only industries and other sectors are most affected by this virus, but also people. Many people have suffered their own kind of pandemic within themselves, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. According to an article, the COVID-19 pandemic may intensify psychological disorders or precipitate others. For instance, anxiety, depression, PTSD, alcohol misuse, obsessive-compulsive behaviors, panic, and paranoia. These are just a few of the current issues that some people are facing as a result of the pandemic. Frustrations and expectations are all present. You are frustrated because you can't go outside. You are frustrated because you have no money. You are frustrated because you can't do the things like before. And you are frustrated because this COVID-19 hasn't stopped. Everyone has their own kinds of frustrations. They may be light, heavy, small or big, no matter how we label them. These are our own pandemics that destroy us. Expectations are also kind of pandemic issue. The fresh graduates are expected to find a job, but the disease hinders them. Students must have high grades because we are just in an online class. And most of all, you are expected to be emotionally strong because COVID-19 does not affect an individual's inner self. This was the saying of others. But the question is everyone with these conditions being helped by the society? As everyone goes through this COVID-19 pandemic, they are also having pandemic issues within themselves, such as frustrations and expectations. These are just simple words, but they mean a lot to a person, as they encounter lots of problems in different situations. This is now becoming an endemic where they are now enclosed in this problem, and as a result, they can't move freely. It's sad that frustrations and expectations have now become factors of themselves. We see how pandemic affects every person with their own problems in life. We should solve the pandemic as fast as we can so it will not lead to an endemic. This may sound like a cliche to others, but this is the best thing to do. It's like we should solve frustrations and expectations as early as we can so that people having this kind of issues will not be bound to that, or in other words, it will not become endemic to them. We all need to speak out right now, not only for our own sake, but for the sake of other people who are suffering from their own pandemic issues, like frustrations and expectations.